that was very hard to talk about. Before I start, I'm just going to introduce myself. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chika. I am a life and style and beauty blogger, YouTuber, content creator, and something else is in the works, but I can't talk about that until it happens. Anyways, welcome to my channel. I hope you keep on staying with me. I hope you stick around. Thank you guys. We're growing gradually, but it's just very nice to see that people subscribe to my channel and watch my videos without me doing a lot of self-promotion, which I should do, but that's by the way. I'm holding my mic here because for some reason when I put it close to on my shirt or anything I'm wearing, it just doesn't work, and hopefully it works now because I can't film this video 2 times. Anyways, today's video is going to be about me being delusional. So I have decided that, wait, is this, I hope this thing is straight. Okay, so what was I saying? So I was saying that I have decided to become a delusional queen. So I'm in my delusional era basically. And now what does this mean? This basically means that I have decided that I'm going to start deceiving myself and believing that I am that, I can't say the word, but I am that babe, let me just use babe, for safety reasons. Why am I going into this era? Why am I taking this phase? So I realized that I have become, or I'm gradually getting into my depressive episode, which happened to me 2019, 2020. I don't know if I spoke about this on this channel, but 2019, 2020, when I had just finished my NYSC, I became a lot more depressed. Would I say depressed? I hate using the word depressed because I'm African and I just feel like there's a whole stigma around it. But I used to be extremely sad. I had a panic attack, and if my parents are watching this, they didn't know about this because I just closed the door in another room and I cried and I screamed and I was just angry, and I don't even know what happened, but it was like a very scary panic attack because that was like my first time having a panic attack. So obviously I'm going to be scared. But that's by the way. So I realized that I was entering this phase where I started over doubting myself. I started getting really, really sad with no reason. Like I had no reason to be sad, but I just found that I was always sad, and I would always like mini hate people and get jealous of people because I kept comparing myself to them. So that's what happened. That's how I realized that, oh my God, you need to check yourself. You need to do something about this because you cannot allow yourself to go back to that time where you were really sad and you were bottling it up and no one knew, not your friends, not your family, nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody and I didn't make it obvious. So you know that thing when they say check on your happy friends? That was me, but nobody knew because I'm always laughing. I'm always the life of the party. I'm always everywhere laughing, dancing, making people laugh, making people enjoy themselves. So that was me. So nobody will know that I was sad or I was overthinking about a lot of things. I just took a deep breath now because that was very hard to talk about. This is very hard to talk about. I was sad and nobody knew, basically. That's just like the whole simple thing about it. I just used to hate being in the world. But that's the funny thing. I didn't want to die or I didn't want to kill myself. I just hated being in the world at that time. I just didn't like it. I was like, why, who signed me up for this? And then I realized that I started saying those same things recently where I'm like, I didn't ask to be born. I don't know why I'm on this earth. But it's not like I want to kill myself or I want to commit suicide. I should put a warning before I even say this. But I know that I was really, that right now I am gradually going back to that phase, and I was like, you're not going to allow it at all. You don't even try it. So I spoke to my friends, and then We checked for therapy prices, and it was way too expensive because you guys know that I do not have like a sustainable income, so I don't think I'll be able to sustain me going to therapy. So I decided that I can't afford therapy. My friends recommended that I read books, and I also have to do something else apart from reading books. I have to like look for something that is going to make me happy. Find a part of something that is going to like keep me sane. I don't know. So I don't even know how I'm holding this mic. You guys should just enjoy this story. So then I came across this TikTok where the girl was like, she's in her delusional era. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. That's just how I gist or talk when I'm gisting with people. So basically, I'm gisting with you guys now. And I watched the girl's TikTok, and she was talking about how she's in her delusional era and how she believes that she's the baby girl of life. Everything is for her. Everything she does is perfect. She's perfect. Life is perfect. Everything is just going fine. And she doesn't care what anybody else has to say to her. Everything is perfect. So I was like, I saved the video, obviously. And I was like, maybe I should start this. This makes a lot of sense because, as you guys know, I'm an overthinker. I cannot help myself from thinking. I must always think. So anyways, I saw the video and I was like, I should try this as well. And then some days passed, and then I saw this video from Bria Jones, and she was talking about how being delusional helped her escape from depression. And I was like, is God trying to tell me something? So I watched the video, and there were other things that also helped her, but like that was one of the things that helped her. And she was like that she just had to tell herself that she is that person. So she would behave like she was that person, and now she has started envisioning the way she was pretending before is actually coming to pass, because she had already tricked her brain, tricked her mind that she is that person. So that is why she's now that person at this point in time. I don't know if I'm making any sense. So she basically psyched herself, and from that way, from the way she was behaving, it slowly became a habit, and it slowly became her as a person. So you see how people say that they're not confident, they're just acting like they're confident, and eventually they become confident because they were acting like they were confident. So like I was saying, Bria Jones she said that she was acting like she was that person basically. And I was like, I should try to do that because that's my work for me. So that is why I had decided to enter my delusional era, and I've started doing this gradually. So I noticed that now I like to dress the parts. If you know me, or let me just use who knows me, like my mom. When I was growing up, I used to be that girl that loved wearing clothes. I used to to look good, and then I entered university, and I don't know, this kind of I don't care anymore attitude just came to me, and then I graduated with that attitude, and it was hard for me to like try to get back to always caring about like my appearance and trying to always look good. So now that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm always trying to look presentable, like regardless of the situation. Like now I'm not wearing makeup, but at least I'm trying to like look presentable, not wearing makeup. I feel like when I come to YouTube, I always like having makeup on my face so that you can like not see my blemishes and my discoloration, but at this point in time, I really don't care. But I still try to make an effort with my headband, because if you guys see my hair, and put on like jewelry and everything, and do my skincare so that my skin can look good. But apart from that, I just can't put on makeup right now. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be more aware of the way I look, like trying to make myself trying to think like, okay, if I'm a celebrity, or if I'm a big creative, or if I'm a big YouTuber or a well-known blogger, how will I want how will I want people to see me when I'm outside? So that is how I would like to portray myself. So you see me trying to like put outfits together, and trying to put like the right jewelry, and trying to get like something that looks good. I'm not trying to break the bank or anything, but I'm trying to look good regardless of the money in my account or the money I used to buy those clothes. Do you get? I don't know if that made any sense. But basically looking the part. If I want to be an important person in future, I have to look like an important person. Does that make any sense? So that's what I mean by like being delusional, trying to trick my mind into always trying to appear like I am that person. Now I'm also trying to like feed my mind, feed my thoughts, feed my what I see. So I'm the kind of person that if I watch a video that is like violent, I will keep on replaying that scene in my head for a long period of time. So if I'm watching self-help videos, when I close my eyes, I'm thinking about, oh, how can I better myself? Oh, this person did this. Another person I love watching for like self-help videos is it Alexis, I don't know the surname. Is it Spark? I don't know. I'll put her name when I'm editing this video. But like watching things that make me reflect and think about, okay, this is what this person did and this is how this person is trying to better herself, so I can apply these things to my own life. So that's what I mean by feeding myself with things, listening to podcasts. I'm not really a book person, so I'm more of a visual, I'm also a listener. So once I can watch or listen to things that are more about self-help and development and productivity, it helps me want to be productive. Another thing I'm trying to do is like be happy, and that's very hard for me. It's not even hard because I was always the happiest person ever, but I think adulthood and life and like when things didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out, there's no way, you just find yourself getting sad or getting angry and getting frustrated about life. So now what I'm trying to do is become happier. Look for something that makes me happy apart from food. But look for something that makes me happy. Is it drawing that makes me happy? Is it visiting my friends that make me happy? Is it just going out that makes me happy? Then I'll do that. So for me, it's like spending time with my friends. I don't know how to explain it, but every time I'm with my friends, I find that I'm like the happiest. I can't say what I wanted to say, but like there's a TikTok that I can't say it, so let me just flash that. But I always feel happier. Like they just have a way of lifting up my mood and just without doing anything. I don't know. Maybe God just blessed me. But that I would like to spend time with my friends because it makes me happy. And watching cooking videos, that is my jam, guys. Like I can watch like a lot of cooking videos. I might not even cook anything, but it's just very therapeutic, especially the way the people adjust their cameras and everything. It's just nice. I hope to one day be able to film a cooking video because I like cooking or I like experimenting with food. So doing finding things that make me doing activities that make me happy, basically. So that's the way for me to like better my mind. The last thing that I would say can help my delusional era work fine is for me to limit my social media. So personally, I'm always on TikTok, and that's because I don't think TikTok is as toxic as Instagram. Instagram for me is just, the app annoys me. Let's just start from there. The app pisses me off. I feel like they are trying to do everything at the same time, which makes it very too much. So I just don't like the app. So that's not what I was saying, by the way. I'm saying that now I'm trying to like limit the social media I go on. For Instagram, I find it very, very toxic because obviously nobody's trying to post the bad parts of their life. So when I go there and then I see like people my age or people around my age doing a lot of good things, it just makes me think. And which is sad, but that's just how I am. No matter how much we try to say social media doesn't do anything to you or like it doesn't affect you, I feel like it does. I feel like when you see people do things that you wish you could do, it will start making you feel some kind of way. Like you just start feeling like your life is a waste. And that's how I was feeling. So when I entered TikTok and everybody was just like joking and dancing and laughing and sharing like positive parts of their life, those kind of videos obviously make you feel better than for you to go on Instagram and then your mates are buying houses and you're just like, I'm happy for you, but like, when is it my turn? Do you get? So I had to like limit my Instagram usage. I mean, that's the word. But now it's now like hard because I am also meant to be a content creator, so I have to be on Instagram. So you're on Instagram, but I'm on Instagram, but I'm not really on Instagram. Do you get? The app just pisses me off. That is my last point. So with these like 4 points I've said, I'm just basically saying that I'm trying to trick my mind into believing that I'm perfect. I have everything figured out. I have life figured out, even though I do not. But that way, it makes me feel like I have a purpose. I have a reason to create. I have a reason to be here. That sounds very sad, but you get my point. Like, I'm trying to trick myself into believing I have a community of people that care and want to watch what I create, want to see what Chika does, because you guys want to follow my journey. And that's just it. That's just how I want my life to be. Like, be so what's the word? Be so, I don't know. Content. Be so content with how my life is right now and how it's going to be in the future. And just like enjoying the journey so far. And I'm saying this and I'm like, Chika, hopefully you don't try to like break these thoughts, because this has been my mood for a long while. Basically, me just trying to accept that this is life, but I'm still perfect regardless of what my mind is telling me. So now I'm going to try and block out those negative things I tell myself, and believe, and put in more positive things and believe those things. So before I end this video, I just want to say that I want you, I want me, I want all of us to become delusional. Wherever you are, just feel like you're that person. You're talented. Your mind is just messing with you. Try to believe. I'm talking to myself as I'm saying this. Try to believe that your craft, your mind, your thoughts, your imagination, your creativity, your skills are perfect, that you've got it all figured out. And even if you don't, you can still learn. You can still make it better. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. Hopefully you're going to join me in this journey. And yeah, thank you so much. Till next time, till next week. Bye.